time for.
Okay. So I
Does
think
this only post 9 people at a time? Is that I'm not
No,
seeing?
tell her she can do a gallery view.
we can have I think up to 100. So Joan, if you look up in your upper right hand corner, I think it says speaker view or gallery view. If
If you
you
click at speaker,
click back and forth, and I think you should be able to find out how you can put
There's
it up.
18 people in now.
Mm-hmm.
You got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Couple with no pictures.
Yeah, that's okay. So if you want to speak, please unmute yourself. If you want to be seen, you can uncloak your camera, whatever that's called. So I'm going to begin to record this, so anything you say and do can be used against you in a court of law. Just saying. Here we go. Record to the cloud or record to this computer, Bill?
Yeah, go for the computer. We'll find out how to get it off later.
Okay, let's do that.
You were saying something about that music and against you in a court of law, right?
Yeah. We just added a few more people. Wow, Barb Weiler, Michelle. Wonderful. Okay, so here in my home office is my beautiful wife, Cynthia. I can almost feel my hair screaming.
You're gonna have to, I think.
I see she has her butcher
Yeah.
apron on.
Welcome to my shop.
The butcher knife?
No.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
Sweeney Todd reenactments, please.
What's that?
No Sweeney Todd reenactments.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see you. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Good
Yeah,
job.
yeah, we're gonna have to.
Cindy's watching you.
Yeah, we need some.
So my sister, who's a hairstylist, is watching for proper technique, I'm sure.
It only takes about 30 seconds in the Army.
Wow.
That's with a tip.
I don't know, that didn't seem to work.
Uh-oh. She's saying it didn't seem to work. We may have to break out a pair of scissors here.
I can be there in 15 minutes.
If it wasn't for the reservoir, you could probably do cross country in about 5. Okay, we're gonna
Try a different.
try a different blade. Different what?
Yeah.
So, hey, Todd.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, hey, Todd, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We can't see you. There you go.
Can you see?
Oh, I can see everyone else.
We'll add $500 to the pot if you turn it into a ponytail. Good luck with that.
A ponytail. Oh my goodness.
That would be my son.
Oh,
There it goes.
there ignored it. There's chance.
My hair is screaming.
That's all those pretty curls that Cindy always wished she had.
Me too.
Here, if I turn a little bit this way, you'll be able to see more of it coming off.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
What's that?
Oh,
What a cut hair.
looks like I'm being shown how they do it in the military.
Raw thing, yeah. Instructional videos there.
There's an instructional.
And what would you say was about a minute? I think the whole video here is like a minute and a half. When you get a wash.
Doing?
It's like cotton candy.
Making paper.
It's like cotton candy, Cynthia says.
It's going. There it goes.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh.
Hey, I'm doing this for Promised Land Childcare, which is the most wonderful preschool in all of Monroe and Livingston County, because we love our children and families, and it's a great way for families to come into our church. It's a great evangelism tool. And we have wonderful staff, great leadership, and it's just great to have kiddos around the church all day long. I can't tell you, I have the most wonderful job on the planet. So the kids...
You almost got them all. No, there that goes.
Too late.
Oh,
Too late.
Also, my hair is being cut for the Jerusalem Fund of the Rush United Methodist Church, which is a pastor's discretionary fund. So it is to be used for people who are economically fragile due to circumstances beyond their control. So those who are laid off, or those who may be underemployed, but they still have to make a mortgage payment, or they still have to pay their utilities, buy groceries. We don't want to see anyone in the community left behind or in need or want. So this is all about loving God and loving our neighbors. And right now there's a lot of our neighbors in need. So every penny that comes into the Jerusalem Fund, you have my word, it's going to be paid out. And we'll get through this together. I am absolutely optimistic that our church is growing stronger by the minute. And it's because of you and your generosity and your kindness and your love. So, is it off?
Your hair is so fine. It's like,
Getting close.
You almost look like Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
You look like Uncle Dick.
Ah,
it's not really hot.
That's what Mom would say, yep.
maybe I should go get my pipe and smoke a pipe while, because that would be my Uncle Dick to a T.
Oh, yeah.
Serena, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Is that a little Photoshop work there?
Yeah, careful. You know, they used to say, never believe anything you hear and only half of what you see.
Wow.
If you believe that still, I'll show you some more tricks in Photoshop.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I think Bill has been at work in his New Jersey lair.
Yeah, I've been hacking the church for about 2 weeks.
So some of you may not know Bill Darren. He's on our screen in front of us. Bill grew up in the church here. Dad was beloved and family beloved members of the church, and just real great people. Anyways, Bill is spent a lifetime in broadcasting, network engineering, infrastructure. Still has a house in Russia, though lives in New Jersey. Bill has been working on our church's IT infrastructure since about February 15th, getting us online, strengthened, invigorated, designed, cleaned up. What else have I missed? We're making great strides, so it's a good thing.
Yeah, I just went out to the garage with all the boxes of goodies I have in my world and just realized it's disorganized, and it's kind of thinking about the same way of the church. It's all the good stuff is out there. It's in the garage. It's just all in the wrong box and you can't find it. So now you got time to go find all the good things, mainly people and pictures and stuff to share electronically because you can't do it in person. So try to start doing that and hopefully replace some of your face-to-face fellowship with some online fellowship. Lord knows the rest of the world does it to make you do things maybe you wouldn't do normally. So maybe we can make people do things they're supposed to do in their normal lives because they're bored to tears and should have been doing them all along, like me cleaning the garage. So.
So here we're at the halfway point. Cynthia is assembling all that's necessary to shave it down right to the chrome. So I'd like to welcome Buzz.
Yep.
Hey, there he is.
I'm trying to get the picture. I have double clicked the. Oh, you look different.
Yeah.
I don't recognize you.
At the halfway point, I assume Joan is there. Good morning, Joan.
Yes, she is. I don't know why I'm not getting the picture. I'm double clicking the camera. Try it again. Sorry about that.
Yeah, keep working at it. Leola is there. Hi, Leola.
Jason, Jeff.
And it looks like Dorothy's there. And Peggy and Nora, welcome. Good to have you here. Oh boy, there's a nice warm compress.
Pastor Todd, have you clicked a button on your end to let me in?
Yep, you're in.
Because it says I'm not in.
Yeah.
Well,
We can hear you.
We hear you.
you're in,
Can you
Buzz.
hear us?
May not be an ending.
You just need to find that.
I see the camera, and I see. Okay. Here we are.
There you go.
I knew it would be here.
Yeah.
We're here.
Okay.
Joan, there we go. Hi, gang. Joan can't see you, Pastor.
But we can see you, Joan. You're looking great.
I
Yeah.
recognize your voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And lots of women there. That's
Hi, John.
like a nice group.
Ooh.
Hi, who's that?
Yeah, you got to tell Joan who you are.
It's me, Mackenzie.
Mackenzie.
Grace?
Mackenzie.
Oh, Mackenzie. Oh, hi, how are you, honey?
Yes, me.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
how are you?
I miss you. I miss seeing you.
Miss
dear.
you too.
Well, we'll see each other
I miss
soon.
seeing
Keep
you.
adding into it.
We will.
Right.
Weather hasn't been bad for traveling and getting around, has it? I think that's a lucky break. We haven't gone out of the house, you realize, but it's pretty to look at. Andrew has us stationed at home so we don't run into any loose bugs. So he's doing all of our shopping and delivering to the door. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Well, we miss seeing the other people. That's the hard part.
Oh, I see Cindy. Did you just come in?
Actually, we've been here, but we just popped up. I think I needed to hit something.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
You probably needed to hit Dick there.
Yeah, he's here. He's
Over
here.
here. Hey, Buzz, when did you take the challenge?
Well, we've been doing this all along. I've had a couple of meetings from the chaplains, and they started this video. So I got my feet, my toes wet.
Until you wanted to come in.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Cynthia's got enough lather up here.
Is that Ed? Is Ed Krupp? Did I just see Ed? Ed Krupp?
Ed's here. Yeah.
Because Pastor Todd, maybe you can help us here because I'm not seeing everybody. What do I have to do? Oh, the gallery view?
Yeah,
That's right.
gallery view.
Yep. Gallery view.
Gallery view.
Okay. All right, because I did not do that. This is the things you got to like when you touch a button and something else shows up or doesn't show up.
We're gonna take a little bit
Well,
of
better
effort.
more than less.
That's why we have iPhone.
Okay, I got it. I
Okay.
got the gallery view.
The razor
I see
blade
Joe.
is cutting.
There. Yeah. Yeah.
The razor
Boy,
blade is
this is
struggling.
really, seems like it came on so quickly, doesn't it?
I don't see
All
the
this development.
I don't see the face of the owner. I can't see owner's face. Who's the owner? The owner.
We may not know unless they show us. Right now, their
Well,
their
it just
video
says-
is
Say Apple on there?
no, just the
She's
owner.
got glasses on. I only see half her face.
A lady? Is it?
There.
Oh, there. Who is that?
Dorothy.
Oh,
We don't
Dorothy.
know.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Also,
Okay.
Buzz, I don't know if you were here when I mentioned, I invited my Twitter followers to join us too, hoping that they might contribute. So it could be someone unrelated to the Rush Church. So,
Smooth back a little bit.
but
Not a whole lot.
whatever. I'm glad everyone's here watching me make a fool of myself.
Bill, Bill Darren, do you have your microphone off for a reason? Or you just, what? Your microphone's off, Bill.
Yes, I'm just
Oh, I'm now.
observing all of you.
Oh, okay. Maybe you can help me because how do you change your name? You know, the name down in the corner? How do you change those?
You do it when you sign on. When you first sign up, you have to tell it who you are, and then you sign in. Next time you sign in, if you don't like who you are, you could change your name.
Yeah, well, I don't like that full name there. I don't know how that got in there. But I tried that once and it hasn't changed. Okay.
No, well, and like I said, when you restart Zoom, you should.
Okay.
That was my favorite trick for a while. I used to go down to the phone room and change the displays on the phones. I used to call people up as famous Arab terrorists.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Abu Abbas, Abu Nidal. Idi Amin came back from the grave for a while. A couple of Soviet railroads.
See, that's
Always those people that check their caller ID before they picked up the phone always got a good chuckle.
right. We do that all the time here.
that's part of your generation.
What do you,
Yeah, those are,
what do you mean, Joseph Stalin? Didn't he die in 1953?
53.
Oh,
Oh, that was
really?
yesterday.
hi, Bessie.
Just
I see you,
yesterday.
Bessie. Bessie,
Hello.
you're so quiet.
She's always quiet. How is your family doing? Not fighting the weather anyway. Are you getting around okay?
You do it. Go back up there. They should see it.
You're just going to have to keep at
You may
it.
not hear you.
It's all right.
I think we may need additional razor blades. I think I've sawed my way through the first one.
Are they cutting hair?
Oh, yeah, it's hair.
Yeah.
I was
That is so good that you know we were able to raise at $5,000 plus, right?
Yes. 5910
That's
plus
That's a
amazing.
lot
in
more.
That's
addition.
amazing.
And that is equally to be split between Promised Land Child Care and the Jerusalem Fund. In addition, there's another 2,700 that came in just for the Jerusalem Fund.
Really?
In addition,
great.
and one other person popped into church this morning with holding his face mask with one hand, and in the other hand he gave me a check. Now,
Oh,
I do not
good.
look at people's gifts, so I didn't open up the check, but I'm pretty
Okay.
confident it will be a good one. So,
okay, that's
Oh,
excellent.
that's nice.
Very good.
It's so nice.
So
It's
that's-
nice to have a spot that you can trust to do good work with it.
yeah,
How many people?
Did you get $20?
I got $20 from Steve. Where's Steve? He joined us earlier.
Yep. I don't.
During the second service, Steve ponied up the money
Sheila's.
and paid his debt. So
Well worth it. That was an awesome shirt.
awesome is one word for it.
It was worth it. Yeah.
Cynthia said to
Was it a
me,
shirt
you
many colors?
Cynthia said to me, you should be careful what you call that shirt because someone donated it to the super sale. So
Right.
She's the smart lady.
So for those who didn't see, it is a Hawaiian style shirt that's pretty
Steve likes
That's gonna be hard. I
yeah.
know that. Right.
This couple here.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Are they actually not doing a super sale, or is that because of the building and the weather and
Well, right now-
whatever?
Right now the super sale is put on hold until August. If we can hold it then, we'll hold it then, but it will only be when we can do it safely and according to what officials tell us we can do. But right now we cannot safely hold one in May. So
That's what it We're not out
Unless-
just to make money.
Unless the church wants to start their own home shopping channel, which,
Is a possibility.
Oh,
which is completely possible considering all the toys you guys have.
Right.
Michael Porter purchased wisely. You have many toys.
Mm-hmm.
well, there's always something that brings back a memory, and oh, I used to have this or that, It isn't hard to find something you like.
I was going to tell you, Bill, that I was talking to Pastor Todd about how great it was that you were there helping us perfect our communications with video and all of that. I appreciate all the work you've done. It looks so good. It is so clear. We're HD, we're the best of the best, right? And all of that.
Well, like I said, I got to give a lot of credit to Michael Porter. I mean, he did buy the right toys.
Oh, yes.
An operative word. He's got all the best stuff. And
Oh,
considering what
that's
I've heard from a lot of the people who are, witnessing their church online for the first time, most of them are just using an iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody sitting in the Congress, somebody sitting out in the sanctuary, just aiming their iPhone at the pastor as he speaks, which I'm sure will be very different from what you're experiencing. So, thank you to Michael.
How many do we have online this morning? Do you have the figure?
I can look. It was, I don't know, I saw 8 to 10 people at a time. It looked like 50, 60 people for each service. And there's statistics in the background because it floats to the top of your feed. And even though you may not be watching it in real time, it starts to collect more users. So it usually ends up being several hundred by the time you're done between Facebook and YouTube. Which is pretty neat. I mean,
that's good.
we started
That's
using
all
some
good.
things that would be a little bit more noticeable, a couple weeks ago. So.
Hey, Cynthia, that blade's not sharp enough. I have a knife that I just sharpened. If you feel that you need the use of it, I'll run it down.
Come on over.
Wow.
My father used to say, grab the cow clippers and come over. But, don't see too many farmers on here no more. So.
That's more like a cleaver, I think.
The cutting.
Cindy says she hopes she's not shaving to get blood.
Well, try not to.
Dear.
Oh, that's okay.
Tell your sister she should be.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
What do you think? It's getting there. Okay.
God, it's almost looking like mine.
Almost. I will never equal you, though, Buzz.
What's that? What is that?
Oh my goodness.
Drill Sergeant is still trying to keep an eye on that there. He's just making sure.
Just keep working in.
Where did that come from?
Bill is sharing his screen. That's how he did that, Buzz.
Bill is sharing his screen. Up to Bill, boy.
Yeah.
I have
Never
an
know what's
amazing,
gonna...
I have an amazing collection of stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. I was looking at this one a minute ago. Where is it?
He's moved himself up the ladder. How did you do that?
It's just the
Oh.
software. So I don't know if anyone noticed, but in the 2 services this morning, I made certain that our video production team was able to come out in front of the camera and to wave to everyone.
Yes.
That was excellent. That was excellent.
I
That
want
was
to
good.
Yeah, we saw that. That was really nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
encourage you to volunteer if you have those skills. If you would like to learn, we have orientation for all of the 3 or 4 production spots. Right now we have a team of 11, but it's nice to have as many people as possible so we aren't too dependent on any one person. I don't want to burn anyone out.
We have to log off for another Zoom call, so thank you, Todd, for doing this, and thank you for everyone that donated.
Yes, thank you. God bless.
Take care. Stay
have a
safe.
great day, Michelle and Gary.
I'll throw in another $25 if Todd shaves his legs and arms.
Oh, come on.
You're going to have to give this
Well,
show a name.
I don't know if is that allowable on television? I don't know.
Cindy, I think you're the first person who's ever made me speechless.
For a moment.
Legs?
For a moment.
Pastor That's
Oh, that would be worth it, I think. Don't you?
Thank you, Joan.
That certainly would attract quite a few curious people.
I think for my
You never
legs,
know.
that would be like $10,000.
And then the
My
blush
legs.
color that would come from beneath would be nice too.
My
Add
legs
color
are
to the
ugly.
picture.
Ugly.
How about a tattoo on your head?
dear.
Oh,
Oh, that's funny. Cindy, you're a great person to be around to get a good laugh. Give a good laugh. Yeah, that's nice. I miss you.
Yeah, we miss
Oh dear.
everybody.
Well, Cindy, who was it that has the eye problem? It was named Cindy. Was it you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I had I have a really big floater right now, but on top of that, I was seeing like shards of silvery white light.
oh, wow.
And they were afraid I had a detached retina, but I don't. They said that the floater was so large that it actually pulled on the retina, but it didn't detach. So they're keeping track.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, Doria, how are you feeling? You were-
Oh, I'm feeling much better, thank you.
Oh, I sent you a get well card twice, and it came back to me.
Oh,
Me
really?
too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, next time I see you, we'll have to.
Oh, I bet.
The
I
thought,
think the church had our old address. I don't know why, but oh, that's so thoughtful of you.
happened to me
too.
Oh, thank you.
I still have it. Your card.
Oh, that's so thoughtful. Thank you. I really appreciate all the prayers. And they were-
Takes more than a 25-cent stamp these days, dear.
Oh,
We're getting down to skin here, finally.
I'll let you play with my money for a second.
Well, Todd, I think that head ought to remain shaved until we can get back together physically.
What's that?
That you ought to keep this shaved.
Keep the head shaved until we can join.
I'm almost prepared to say, well, that's going to cost you.
No,
That's right.
However,
then I'll give $100 to you if you don't shave your head and grow a beard until that time.
well, I'm not going to grow a beard. That's.
Did you tell it, Nick?
how about a tattoo on your bald head?
No.
I thought maybe if you grow a beard, then we'd have another fundraiser for you to cut it off.
Yeah, that's good. I like the beard idea.
People would follow me around all day long singing, UGLY, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly, you ugly. You don't want that.
Oh, well, they need something to laugh about. I
Yes,
think you're
that's
meeting
true.
me. Yeah.
Well, if this can
That
break
is
up
true.
people's isolation and, we can laugh and we can
Yeah.
joke and have fun together.
You
Or we joke.
No, I'm fine.
Any of the above.
What do you
Does it feel like the razor's getting dull?
see? What do you think?
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Should polish it.
Well, I can't get all the hair off of it.
How does one polish?
Full of car wax.
Little car wax?
Yeah.
Look at it, there's a little UFO over my chrome.